It's going to be a hard one today. Boundaries is the key to our conversation today. Boundaries. I was asked about a year ago around this time if I would respect some boundaries, and out of my word, I will, even though I didn't really know what boundaries meant back then, but I do now. Hello, Toby Knapp is my name. Welcome to the fifth day of March. This morning, as we get a new day started, it's Tuesday across the iHeart Empire, the iHeart Nation. The Toby Knapp empire across the iHeart Nation, built on the backs of people who are not with us anymore, who have gone on for whatever reason. Boundaries is the subject I wanted to broach today, because sometimes respecting a boundary or putting things in a box or respecting the playground or the fence to the backyard or whatever, if you want to call it that in life, however you choose to understand uh, boundaries, is on you, because it's your story to tell, not mine, certainly not anyone else's, certainly not the stuff to believe that you might read on the internet of things, or you might see in a video, or you might see posted or put up on X with a hashtag, because life is more than a hashtag, but life does come with boundaries. And so I promised that I would respect them, and I will respect those boundaries. But I will say this: it's okay to have hard days, and sometimes it's okay to remember the things and the people and the events and the places which made you who you are along the way. I have really been reminded about the importance of not living in the past. But sometimes on days like today, for me personally, it's not always easy, because they say you don't really realize what you've got until it's gone. And then when it's gone, you realize that it's left a gaping void. But you know what? That's the way life is. And sometimes we don't understand it. And sometimes we can only talk about it, even if it is vague, even if it does include references to Johnny Cash, even if it does include references to boundaries on days like this March 5th. Um, a few years ago, I got a phone call. I was at the Hotel Hershey with my significant other, and it was some news that I didn't want to hear, to paraphrase a song by Don Henley. Um, and when I got the news, I just kind of fell into a chair that I was in, because it was the last thing I was expecting to hear. And since that time, I've really tried to tune out a lot of noise and a lot of hurt. I've tried to push a lot of feelings aside, hoping that they would just fade over time, but they don't. And that's okay, because feelings are yours, they're within your boundary. And that might be the thing that tough news in life brings, because it brings you something that will make you better, or will change you, or will show you something that you could be becoming if you're not careful. Uh, it finds a way to get inside of your boundary when you let it in your boundary, and then it teaches you when you let it inside your boundary. And that's really all I have to say about that. Because if necessary, use words. And I feel like I don't need to use any more words when it comes to talking to you about boundaries today. If you know why they're important, you know why they're important. If you know why today is a thing, you know why today is a thing. And we live because of those things, so that we can be the legacy for those things. And so that we can make sure that some things never get forgotten. So embrace your boundaries today. Let in what you need to let in, keep out what you need to keep out. Learn what you need to learn. And along the way, try to taste the nectar, as my friend Scott Fink would say, because we do work very hard in whatever profession you find yourself in. Could be this one, talking on a microphone, being on a camera, having makeup applied, getting, what is that airbrush makeup? Because sometimes I wish I had that. You know, could be anything. Whatever it is for you today, I hope that it gives you the inspiration you need to live the best life ever. Within, of course, the boundaries that you've set for that life. So I'm going to honor those boundaries today, and that's all I'm going to say about this. And if you have any questions, you know where I am. If you need me for anything, you know where I am. And if you uh, are feeling some sort of way today, I'm thinking about you, and know that you're never alone. Because, man, that is the worst feeling on the planet. If I'm letting you inside of a boundary, because there have been times that I've felt alone. And sometimes I've missed certain friends that I used to be able to talk to about certain things. All right. Got to work soon. Got lots to do today. Thanks for letting me be a part of your life and for letting me inside of your boundary every day, no matter where you might be. I don't disable the comments. I leave the comments live. If you want to leave some, feel free to do so. If not, yeah, it's your choice too. Free country and all. Okay, have a great day today on purpose. And remember, inspire somebody.